Hey there guys, Devlon with TBI here, coming at you with a deck profile on my updated Dual Dragon deck post Mikado Evolution. The deck changed a lot, I took out a lot of things, put in a lot of things, and now the deck is like completely different. And actually, I can't say it for the spell lineup, but for the monster lineup it's completely different. So, let me just show you the Flag and Buddy. So we got Danger World and our buddies Arnet Dragon Earthshaker. He's an amazing card. This card is completely really good. He's 625 size 2, call cost pay 1 gauge. If I have another Armonite on the field, he gets penetrate. When he attacks, if I have another Dual Dragon on the field, he gets double attack. So for once Bushi gave Dual Dragons the better half of this card. So that's actually really nice. So Flag and Buddy. Starting off the size 1 lineup, we have 3 copies of Sibling Dragon Key Boltus. It's a 3/2/3 size 1 move, pretty much. He's just gonna swing in, move, be defensive, and defend you. The move is actually relevant, and you'll see why later in the deck profile. Next up, we have 3 copies of Clash Deity Dragon Gale Korga Arc. He's a 4/3/3 size 1 who cannot be called to center. So he has that 3 crit damage output right there, 4k power to bash into things. That's 4k defense or less. Really nice. Just pretty solid card. Alright, so we have 4 copies of Origin Fighting Dragon Demon Goto. He's a 2/2/2 size 1. He can search for a monster with Demon Goto in its card name, add it to his hand, and if he's in the soul of a Demon Goto monster, that monster gets plus 2000 power and defense. In this deck, he's mainly used for his first ability, and you will see as the deck profile progresses. Next up for size 2, starting them off, we got 4 copies of Nightflight Dragon Rahal, 6/25, move, free to call. This card is still amazing even after coming out in set 2. This card is just really amazing. Like I said, the move is really relevant. That's why I play a lot of monsters with move. So just wait until we get to later in the deck profile. Next, we got 4 copies of the amazing Buddy, best Danger World monster ever. I already explained why he's the best Danger World monster ever, and let's continue on. And then the one size 3 that I play is Burnova, because Burnova saves you from Impact Cheese Dragon World Dragon World. I know, it's just Impact Cheese bullcrap, and a bunch of other things like OTKs from attacks and stuff like that. So yeah, Burnova. Starting the spell lineup, we have 2 cups of Star Yamigato. This is where we get to the part where why move is more relevant than what it really is. And it's already relevant enough, which is really good. It's pretty good by itself already. But with the combination of Star Yami, that's free gauge. Because you're going to be moving Key Boltus and Rahal to the center a lot, to the point where if your opponent doesn't have Shadow Dive, or they don't bounce back, they have to kill it, then sure, kill them. Go ahead. Free gauge for me. Thank you. I would be playing Super Strength Replenishment, but I'd rather have a card that just continuously gives me gauge than just get gauge once and that's it until I draw another copy, that is. But yeah, that's just me. At this point, I'm just liking this card more. Now we have 2 copies of Unyielding Spirits. It used to be a 3, now it's a 2, because I wanted to fit more cards in this deck, and this is the one card I actually wanted to put down, because the other cards I actually wanted to have at their numbers. Better Dual Dragon from Drop Zone into my hand. 2 Burst Deity Calling Ritual. This is another card I reduced down to 2, because need to have, just wanted to add in some new cards, because the way this deck changed in the monster lineup. Still really good to have at 2 though. Pay 1 gauge and 1 life. If you have a weapon equipped, draw 2. If you don't have a weapon equipped, don't play the card at all. 2 copies of Divine Crash. This is the Death Grip clone. Pretty much. Finally, Danger World got an actual decent counter removal card that doesn't have to rely on a weapon, other than the fact that it has to be equipped. That's it. No monsters in the center. This deck is no center bait. This deck doesn't even play center at all unless you move. That's the only way to get in the center in this deck. So yes, 2 Divine Crash. 2 Demon Slay Circle. I can only cast a card if I have a Demon Slay and drop, and this is basically Danger World's Chillax. It's exactly like Chillax, other than the fact that I have to have a Demon Slay and drop. That's the only difference. This card is amazing because it finally gives Danger access to life gain without nullifying. So 2 of that. 2 copies of Shredding Battle Wall. I'm finally able to add this into the deck because Demon Good Old Arc has disappeared from this deck. So no, what's that word? Yeah, I can't think of it right now. No complications with this and Demon Good Old Arc on field, and I can never activate this because they're gonna keep attacking Demon Good Old Arc. So now this is a really good card now. So nullify and attack, gain 1 life if I have a weapon equipped. Still one of the most amazing spells since set 1, Battle Spirit Unites. Choose a monster on my field, and for this turn, it gets power defense equal to the power of my weapon, and it gets counterattack. So, Draco Energy clones don't even matter anymore. Like, they came out with this first. Draco Energy clones do not matter. This is way too good. This is way too good to replace with a Draco Energy clone. And we have 3 of what, in my opinion, is the best spell in Danger World, because this pretty much saves anything. Demon Slay Barrier, as long as you don't have a monster in your center, any 1 card in your field remains on the field. Item, set spell, set impact, monster, etc. Anything can get saved by this. Most decks has a card that saves a monster, and that's it. This saves anything. This is the best card or best spell in Danger World right now, in my opinion. I really love this card. 4 nullifiers, no need to explain, just 4 nullifiers. Starting the item lineup, we have 2 Supreme Gyre Sure Demon Slay. It's a 5/2. Call cost is pay 1 gauge. It cannot attack the left or the right and has penetrate. So it's basically a 1 gauge Hysteric Spear. And back in the day, I used to love playing Hysteric Spear, so I'm gonna play this weapon. Next, we have 3 copies of Ricto Demon Slay, the OG Demon Slay weapon. 6/3, 1 gauge, cannot call monster to the center. Like I said, it's not a center based deck, so no need to worry about that skill. So 3 crit damage output, 6k clearing power. Next, we have 3 copies of my favorite weapon of Danger World right now. Hades Axe Demon Wind Slash. 4/3 for 1 gauge. I cannot call monsters to the center, and when this card attacks, I destroy size 1 or less monster on my opponent's field. This gets rid of problematic size 1s that can affect my gameplay of style, like item destroying monsters, or just monsters that just basically any kind of size 1 that can be problematic for this deck. This deals with it on my turn when I attack with this. And I don't even have to redirect my attack to that size 1. I could just swing at my opponent, kill it off the back with the effect, and won't have to worry about it ever again. Unless my opponent saves it or gets it back. That's the only way. So, yeah. And now 2 copies of my Impact that I'm playing. This is True Ultimate Battle Skill Giga Demon Slay. I can only cast this card if I have 5 or more cards with Demon Slay, or, emphasis on or, Battle Aura in a drop zone. Okay, Battle Aura, huh? So it's not like my Impact, all my items, all my spells except for Starve Yami are all Battle Auras. This is completely hard to get off. Thanks, Bushi. And I mean that in a good way in that part. Cast cost is pay 3 gauge, standing item on my field, and for this turn it gets a critical +1, and I get another attack phase. So that is the end of the deck. In the comment section below, guys, tell me what you think of the deck. And I actually have one more thing to show you before this video ends. Alright people, let's have a moment of silence for the cards that had to leave the deck in order to make the deck how it is now. I feel bad for getting rid of these cards, but I like offensive, and I'll admit that these are made for defensive dual dragons, more defensive or tempo. So it's sad that they gotta go, but I'm still gonna keep the cards. I'm not trading them or anything. I'm just gonna keep the cards for myself, just to have a memory. Or if I feel like going the defensive way of dual dragons, I could just add them back if I feel like it, because this card, Demon Little Arc, is amazing. and this is just here because he's a god. No one can defy him. But back to the point, just moment of silence. Thank you. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe for more Buddyfight content. And this is Devlon of TBI going out. Later, guys.